Hi, this is Jim Feist in Las Vegas. I'm off a 9-2-1 NFL weekend, and I'm going to do it again. I have my AFC East Game of the Month available for $25 at Vegas Sports Masters. However, you can get that play in my 5-play NFL countdown, all 5 Sunday plays for just $19 by calling 888, that's 888-777-4155. 5 NFL plays on Sunday from me, including that AFC East Game of the Month for $19. 888-777-4155. Now stay tuned as Dave Koken and I break down the NFL Sunday and Monday card on Proline.
Well, look, if the NFL were voting its Coach of the Year award based on the first 6 weeks of the season, Mike Zimmer would be a unanimous choice as Coach of the Year. The Vikings lose their quarterback in preseason, Teddy Bridgewater. Sean Hill has been there forever, but, you know, he's strictly a backup. They make the trade for Bradford. They gave up a lot to get him, but there was still a lot of skeptics out there saying, you know, Bradford doesn't exactly have a great stat package. It's all working out pretty well for the Vikings right now. They're going into Philadelphia, where the Eagles, who were the talk of the NFL for the first 3 weeks, well, they've kind of slipped back the last couple of weeks, going to 3-2 now. Vikings going in as the favorite. And unless I'm missing something here, I think the Vikings are going to remain unbeaten.
Well, I think they're going to remain unbeaten also. I mean, you got a tremendous difference here in talent at the coaching level, in my opinion. And Minnesota's defense, they have some tremendous coaches on this team. Pat Shurmur is the offensive coordinator, but he's been the offensive coordinator with Bradford in St. Louis, in Philly, and now with Minnesota. I happen to think that he had a lot to do with choosing Bradford to come to Minnesota once Bridgewater got hurt. And, boy, that's working out real well. He's managing the game real well, and their defense has been incredible.
Well, and that's the problem for the Eagles. They really don't have a whole lot of offense. Carson Wentz is starting to find out what life is really like for a rookie in the NFL. I mean, and I think the kid's going to be a terrific quarterback. I really like his potential, but he's going to have some rough stretches against sophisticated defenses, and he will be facing an elite sophisticated defense this weekend in the Vikings. So I think it's going to be a long day for their offense. The numbers on Philadelphia's offense: number 22 in yards, number 26 in passing. They are number 4 in points, but I don't think those points are going to be coming as easily as we go along. And we were talking before we came back on about how lopsided the Washington game was last week. I mean, that was a blowout.
It was hard. When you go back to the previous game they lost, if it wasn't for Ryan Matthews fumbling the ball at the end, they would have won that game. So I was kind of impressed. That was a road game. Granted, they weren't playing the greatest team in the world, but that was a game. When you win on the road, it's tough. But if it wasn't for that, I didn't downgrade them that much off that because of that end game fumble that just set the whole thing up. But last week, I had Washington. I had
him as well.
3-point underdog at home, 3.5 in some spots.
But I made the play based more on what I perceived as value, because the line had opened 1.5 the other way. So it's like, yeah, you know what? I don't care about the money coming in, because now I'm getting 4.5 points the best of it. I think I'm just going to go for that in the NFL. I didn't envision what took place.
No, I mean, you said it. We were talking about it earlier. They had a punt return for a touchdown and an interception for a touchdown. Eagles didn't do anything offensively. I think Wentz had 179 yards passing. And he was sacked, I believe, 5 times in the game. Now, Washington's pretty good, and they did win the division a year